Welcome to the QuestCast, where the quest gets cast and the cast is on a quest. I'm Adrian, the Dungeon Master. Alex is not here today. He will not be here for who knows how long. He will let me know when he's
Indeterminate amount of time.
Indeterminate. He had children. Twins.
He had children, or his wife had children?
Same difference.
No, he did not physically push them out.
Okay. Good. I am joined by Dad, who plays
Bayless. No, I'm Vetrarch, sorry.
and Zach.
Ugly thing.
And today we're going to have a little competition to start things off. Whoever gets the most amount of these trivia questions right, I'm going to ask you each 13 or so. They are a mix of general trivia, Dungeons and Dragons trivia, and trivia about our podcast.
Oh, God.
That ain't fair.
That is fair.
That ain't fair.
If it's about the podcast, I'm going to give them more wrong.
To start, Zach.
No.
By the way, whoever gets the most amount correct will have 1 point of inspiration.
Oh, it's worth it.
Zach, true or false? A D20 has 21 sides.
False.
Alright.
What the heck kind of trivia question is that?
Dad, here's your first question. What is the largest source of vitamin D?
The sun.
There you go. Zach, your second question. What roll on a D20 allows any character to score a hit on an attack roll no matter what?
20.
Alright. Dad, name this bird by this sound. Name that bird.
A bird?
Mm-hmm.
Can you play it again?
Can I play it again?
Yeah.
Yes. I'll even turn it up.
That's a bird in a movie.
It is not. 10. 9. 8.
Oh no, an owlbear?
It is not an owlbear. It is a shoebill stork.
How in the...
How was anyone supposed to know that one?
Zach.
Let me find something to throw at your ass.
What roll on a D20 is guaranteed to give anyone a miss on an attack roll?
So 1, but
He gets that, and I get a freaking stork.
Yes?
It's rigged. It's rigged, y'all.
Dead. In 1932, Australia fought a war against a certain species of animal. During this war, they lost a battle. What is the animal?
Against an animal? Australia?
Yes.
Kangaroo?
Wrong. It is an emu. They fought a war against emus.
they lost 2 wars against emus, actually.
Or at least a battle or two. I think eventually they did. I don't know. So those 6 didn't count. I just wanted to mess with Dad a little bit. However, However, these will count. Dad, true or false? In the player's handbook, a critical fail or success always fails or succeeds on ability checks.
True.
False.
What was the question? I didn't even hear the question.
True or false? In the player's handbook, a critical fail or success always fails or succeeds on ability checks.
Oh, no,
That's false.
Yeah.
The only thing a nat 20 or nat 1 actually works on
Yeah.
and affects is an attack roll. Zach,
His ability check can be higher than.
Okay.
true or false? A natural 20 is the only way to have a critical attack on an enemy for every class.
For every class? That's false. Because there are some classes that have things that allow them to do that.
Champion Fighter has, I think it can go all the way down to an 18.
Yeah. Something like that.
Assassin Rogue has Assassinate, which if you hit while it is surprised, it is a critical hit.
Yeah. I knew there were some others too. But
Dad, this is a multiple choice. In the player's handbook, how many races are listed as playable? 6, 9, 10, or 13?
13.
It is 9.
okay.
Zach, true or false? There are only 3 categories of dragons.
You mean like their growth, their age?
Not size categories.
It's false because there are different. I'm trying to figure out what you mean by categories because
Chromatic, metallic, gem.
there are others. I have a whole book dedicated to it.
What are the other categories then?
But there are.
Chromatic's like red, blue, green.
Yeah.
Metallic is gold, bronze, silver.
But is that what you're meaning by category? Because there are like wormlings are not. They don't follow the same rule of dragon, but they are still dragons. Just. I'm messing with you here because it actually is in the. But.
All right. Like I said, I didn't come up with
No,
that.
it's.
Okay.
Technically, it was. I know what you meant by category.
Dad,
Mm-hmm.
of the chromatic dragons, white dragons are considered the most evil.
True.
False. Because of their sadistic nature, most of the time black is considered.
Yep.
Zach,
How does that work? Anything you ever see, like all your movies, everything, the white is actually the.
what? Any media, normally movies and stuff, there's a red dragon.
Yeah. But if you think about Bahamut is technically a black dragon.
Yeah. Okay, Zach. True or false? There are 7 layers to hell.
Which
D&D.
I don't know D&D's. I haven't explored hell in D&D. I don't know. I'm gonna say true. 'Cause I don't know. I don't know which version they use.
False. Think about what it's called. The 9 hells.
Yeah. I haven't read anything on it, so I don't know.
Dad.
Yes.
True or false? The brass dragon has only one type of breath weapon.
Doesn't matter. Whichever I say, it's going to be the other. False.
There you go. Apparently they have fire and sleep.
Oh, yeah. It's in the Fizban's Treasure of Dragons.
Wait, hold up. I got one right.
You did get one right. So you and Zach, it is now 1-1, but Zach now has... Zach? True or false? Dragons have no spellcasting ability whatsoever.
False.
There you go.
The whole thing is magic.
Well, spellcasting, but like a spellcast, like a wizard. Or,
Yeah, but they have to have that in order for...
Dad. At what level does a rogue gain the evasion ability? Or whatever they're called. Ability. I call them abilities.
Like their...
Level up stuff.
Yeah, like with the...
Feature!
Yeah.
Evasion feature.
You know, like to get to hide and stuff quickly.
If I'm not mistaken, evasion is the thing. If you roll a dex check, you can never take more than half.
I don't know. Like just
Half on a fail. And
Is it
zero.
multiple choice?
It is not.
And it's not a true or false? I got to come up with an actual number.
Well, you're limited from 1 to 20.
5.
It is not 5. It is level 7. Zach, at what level does the fighter get the second wind feature?
it's level 2.
Mm-hmm. Dad, what episode did Alex first scream in the middle of the intro with chaos following thereafter?
In which what?
Which episode?
The intro.
Yes. Did he first scream in the middle of it?
4.
Good job. It is episode 4.
Yeah, because in 3 he did the bottle.
Zach, I'm sorry about this one. Brianna randomly chose you to get this one. At what level does the Bardic Inspiration die go from a D6 to a D8?
Hold up. Got your calculations here. Is it 10?
It is not. It is level 5.
I don't play Bard, so I don't have a clue.
Dan, if you were listening closely in episode 1, you would know the name of the character who dropped Thane at Wingate. For those at home, Dad just dropped his head and threw a wrapper at me.
Don't feel bad. I don't even know who he is.
See, he don't even know. He's plays thing and he don't even know who dropped his ass off at the... the hell?
Five,
It's somebody...
4,
He's been in one of our others before, hasn't he?
3, 2, 1. Ding ding, time's up. Got an answer?
No.
Okay.
No answer.
Kaysen. Kaysen.
Doesn't tell me anything.
Zach. We're getting into the podcast ones, if you can't tell. What episode did Dad crush a water bottle into the mic as I was trying to do the intro?
It was episode 3.
There you go.
I just said that earlier.
Dad. Without looking, what colors are featured in the podcast logo besides gray?
Blue. And green. And tan.
You were so close. I'm going to give you half a point.
Is that not green?
No.
What?
As per... the-
Wait a minute, let me see that.
I could have sworn that's green.
It is blue and gold.
It might be my saturation on my phone then, because that looks
Whoa.
green to me. It
Whoa!
must be colorblind.
That right there is an olive green. Like a...
Zach, who created our logo?
Isn't it green?
Yes.
Oh my God!
Call it green one more time.
I'm sorry, it
Call
looked
it green
green.
one more time.
It was olive green!
Call it green one more
I
time.
might be colorblind, but it
You might
looks
be.
What you gonna do?
It's gold.
okay.
By the way, I'm leaving that in.
It looks green.
Okay, Dad. What type of creature did you fight in episode 2?
That was them little water monsters. No. No. Episode 2?
Episode 2.
That was the wizard guy. Wait a second. I don't know what they're called. It was the water guy. It's where I got the sword.
What are they called?
Did you ever actually settle on a name for them?
I think I called them this a few times.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
You
did.
never said what we was actually fighting.
I called them this a couple
You
times.
said it was a water-like creature.
Oh, I know. But you settled on calling them.
Who what?
I know what it is now. Okay, I remember listening back to it and thinking that was the dumbest name we could have called it too.
I have no idea.
Jelly Cougar.
Oh my God.
He remembers now. Zach, what is the title name that I gave episode 4? No.
I don't know. I don't look at the names of them, but I.
A trial to be had. And one more for each of you. Dad.
Mm-hmm.
These are really hard. What word is said by me in episode 2 at time marker 15:02?
What? You gotta give us more than that. You can't just.
He's looking for something to throw at me.
I was working to throw at you.
What the hell? What kind of question is that shit?
It would be after the fight.
Okay, say it again.
What word is said by me in episode 2 at time marker 15:02? No.
What, in episode 2
Yes.
at 15:02.
Yes.
It's 15 minutes and 2 seconds.
At least on Spotify.
I'm trying to go through.
I don't know if
Okay,
it's exactly the same on YouTube or not. It should be.
15:02. I'm going through it because we went through the town. Or no,
No, this wouldn't be after the fight.
episode.
It could be in the middle of the fight.
I think it is. Looking at where it's at on the time bar.
Well,
It was all right.
well, shit.
Zach.
If it's gonna be as stupid as that one, I'm throwing my water bottle at him.
Go for it. I'm throwing my metal D20 at you next time.
Last question. What word is said by me? I didn't mean for this to be so bad. What word is said by me at time marking 5017 in episode 1 of Crystal Prime?
I don't know. I don't look at time markings. Pass. I don't care. I don't care enough. God.
You can't have a guess?
No, I'm not even gonna try.
It is
You do say those two words a lot.
I do.
All
do.
right.
And sometimes together.
Yeah.
All right.
right.
So.
Yeah, you say that a lot.
With a score of 2.5. with a score.
Yes, I'm flipping him off at the moment. Yeah.
You don't have to go over this.
With a score of 2.5, Dad, you did not get the point of inspiration.
No shit.
Oh, God.
Wow.
With a score of 5, Zach.
Do I at least get a participation trophy?
You know what, Zach? You get the point of inspiration.
I don't want it. Not after that.
However, Dad, if you want to write down somewhere in your notes on your phone or something, you can have a +1 to any roll. To one roll. Any one roll. A +1 for having to go through this.
Oh my god. It don't seem worth it.
This is what he puts us through.
Okay, so last time.
That was
So, anybody believe that was 30 minutes?
yes.
Of torture.
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay. So last time,
It was all we all fell asleep.
well, what was before that? Was there something? There was something that happened before that. You guys.
we
We were at camp. We had set up camp.
We'd set up camp.
Yeah, but
We got put to
we
sleep.
had to have something for. You guys were in the morgue last time. You guys found out a few things, and once you decided to actually finally leave, after stopping by to get your weapons from Kevin with a C, not a K or an S. You decided to head towards Yondelspire.
That's where everybody found out that I was the one.
No,
That's
Can you say
where.
that a little bit loud?
That's
No,
where
I wouldn't
everybody.
say it.
That's where everybody found out my dream.
Okay. And did we find out anything else? I can't remember if we found out that,
I
or
don't.
if we implied a little heavier that it wasn't a dream.
I think we used. We had questioned him about it to get out more.
Yes, and I said something about, they would have known if I had left and I didn't leave. And then somebody said,
Yeah, because we would have.
and then you left it at that right there because, you didn't actually say whether I actually left or not. You implied that I did leave. I sleptwalk or something because.
You never stated exactly what happened. As we were asking these questions, you put us to sleep.
Mm-hmm. And then I wake up in a white box of light.
Oh yes, and what happened for each of you last time was different than the last time we were all together.
Yep. That's why I was not.
And what, Zach? Do you mind sharing what my last words to you were on that?
I don't remember. It's been so long.
The sound of birds chirping. What did I say to you?
Sounds of birds chirping.
Now, I said it to Alex as well, but we'll get into it here in just a second. As you... He's playing in there. As you guys wake up, you are in a different clearing. And there are still birds chirping. You have none of your equipment on you. That's slightly a problem for you. You can...
Wait a second. You just said I had all my shit on me.
It's a problem for me because I have to be actually able to touch my items in order to make them appear.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that last time.
Did we?
We didn't talk about it on the podcast, but we actually talked about it.
Oh, it has to be like on your person.
Yeah.
If it's taken from you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works. That works.
For now, at least.
Okay, so as you guys wake up, you find yourself in not a village, but there's a couple huts. But you guys are not in huts. You two, are in what looks to be a jail cell, but not in a building, just in a cage, connected to the other two. But you guys look at each other and look down, and Thalius has still not woken up.
No, great. Where's the bar?
He is breathing. He is breathing, but he has not woken up.
That was weird.
And standing outside of his, facing away from you guys, is one of... Vatchark, you did not see this. Thane, you recognize... Oh, that was not a dream. There is a man standing there with a foot for a head instead of a head. Facing away from the door, from Thalius' door. And he has a spear just kind of in the ground. Pointed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Okay, so I have the bars.
Mm-hmm.
Are they just normal, like just straight up and down bars, or they're like...
Yeah, they're straight up and down, but every once in a while there's one that cuts across.
Okay.
I'm going to say once every couple feet, and in the middle where there would be like the locking mechanism, there's like two.
Yeah, so we
for
can...
a solid.
Are they far enough apart that we can get our arms through if we need to, or is it just...
Yeah.
Okay. I'm already trying to figure out ways out of this, so...
So I just want to look around and see if there's any weaknesses in the cage.
Make an... as you guys kind of stir and start making a little bit of noise, the one that's standing, facing away from Thales is... door. He kind of turns and doesn't say anything, but he just turns to look at you and then looks back. Make an investigation check. Yeah.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. As you're looking at these bars, you don't really see any points of weakness, but there's also not a bottom to the cage. It's like heavy steel.
But there's a lock. Is there a lock area?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. You are standing in like a 6x6 square,
Mm-hmm.
just long enough to have like a cot,
Okay.
and just almost basically just tall enough to keep you in. So roughly 6x6x6.
See, this is where having spells like message would come in handy.
Yeah.
Or having some way of being able to communicate. You know, like having our bard here would be great.
Yeah.
Reasons that he can be.
And as you continue looking and trying to find a weak point, two more of these footmen, I guess you could call them, walk up and post themselves in front of each of your doors. And as they walk up, they kind of nod at each other like this, so it looks like a foot just dipping down.
I'm assuming we're the furthest two apart. So
Yes.
we don't have a way of communicating
Yes.
to each other. Really.
So I said 6x6x6, but I mean more like probably 8x8x8.
Yeah, but are they connected?
They are touching,
Not
but they're not. Like there's bars in between.
Okay.
Cause I know what, if we could actually like talk without shouting, where they could hear, I know what I would have
Well,
to
you're
do.
only like
but,
8 feet away, but
yeah, but that's still
they're
loud
right
enough for them
outside
to
the door.
hear.
So I motioned to him and showed him that there's no bars on, or there's not a bottom. That it's just like, so he knows what I know, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Just out of curiosity, I'm gonna try and where you say like connects the bars. I'm gonna try and grab those and see if I can pick up a little bit.
Is there is a cot in there?
Yes.
To see how heavy the.
Make a.
And how close are the guys to the cage?
They're standing about 2 feet away.
Cause I would assume it's a pretty heavy cage, but I wanna.
Make an investigation check, or even an athletics instead, and a perception.
So
Okay.
2 different rolls then.
So we're still just trying to figure out
2 different rolls.
how to get out of here, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You said athletics.
So, which side of the cage is my bed, my cot sitting on?
The back side.
The back side.
Okay.
So there's a cage next to me.
So what
If I'm
is
looking
the-
out the front, there's a cage next to me.
I have advantage. Give me a second.
And then I got a door in front of me, and my cot's behind me. And then it's just open space, or it's open off to the other side.
There's like a little hut, like a mud hut, almost.
And you said it was investigation.
But front and back, it's
Investigation,
clear.
Athletics, yeah.
Okay.
Front and back, it's clear.
So the way, like, there's a hut kind of to the left and forward.
Uh-huh.
Behind you is some woods,
Uh-huh.
and to the right and in front of you is kind of a clearing that the woods kind of wrap around. What was your investigation?
19.
19. Okay. It's pretty heavy. Like it's
I mean, I figured it'd be heavy
seemingly
for me.
solid steel. What was your perception?
I didn't do that one, so I was trying to.
Alright.
So I was asking.
So when I look around, can I see where our weapons are at?
You do not see.
21.
No, you do not see anything that would. You said 21.
Can I reach anything through the cage?
Not really.
Okay.
You said 21.
Yes.
Something weird happens as you're lifting or trying to lift. They turn back towards you, and they almost just kind of stay looking at you for a moment and then turn back around. But you feel a shift, almost like you thought like your hands kind of slipped or something, but you didn't think your hands were
Yeah.
where they could slip.
Okay. So I back up against the door. And I'm going to run, step on the cot, and jump up in the top corner just as hard as I can up in that top back side of the cage, trying to tip it over. With my weight, using my weight and my force,
Well,
trying to tip it over. You get the leverage from the top, trying to push it over. Trying to put all my weight and force up on the top.
Go ahead and make an athletics check.
I feel like there's an easier way we can go about this. I'm just checking everything that I can.
12.
12. You hit it, and it almost slightly tips a little bit, and then you land on the bed. And about that time, two more of these guys walk up. And instead of posting on the front, they go to the sides. So one is on each side of you, standing a little further out. But they're also facing, they nod at all the rest, and they face away at the ends.
I'm curious, out of character. I'm curious if with his reach, if he could try and grab one.
I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I forgot he has extra reach.
yeah. As a bugbear, he hits.
I forgot about that.
But you have a hut down on. I've got a cage and a hut on each side of me, from what you just said.
You're not touching the hut.
Right.
But there's a
The
small
cages
distance.
are touching, but there's
Or even share an inner wall.
yeah.
Like there's only one layer. It's not like
The
cage. It's like wall,
It's-
wall, wall.
so the cages are all
Wall.
they're connected, but there's walls in between each one to show that they're different.
Cage.
So to pick it up, we'd have to pick up the whole cage for everybody.
Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Because what I was thinking is have him. I would distract him and have him try and grab the spear from one of them.
Mhm.
That way we at least have a weapon.
Oh, I have weapons.
No, actually we don't
oh.
right now.
Oh, yes, I do.
Your inventory's been cleared out. That's
They can't clear out my spells.
Well, that's a good point.
eh. But do you have enough intelligence to use those spells?
Well, he's got magic missile. He doesn't require a save or
That
anything.
is true.
Okay. So then I'm laying on the bed.
At this point, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I aim for the lock and I shoot magic missile.
Okay. You aim for the lock
Uh huh.
and shoot magic missile.
Yep.
Roll me
3d4.
3d4 plus 3.
4. 7. 10, 13.
13. So, as you do that, you realize, as you fire your magic missiles, he's standing directly in front of the one in front of you is standing directly in front of the door. And I don't want to say you blink, but you don't quite catch exactly what happens. Your magic missiles hit him, and he goes flying forwards. And he is on the ground, dead. And at this point, the other 4, the one that was in the middle, steps over in front of you, and each of you have 2 spears pointing at him. Roll initiative.
Great. I didn't even do anything.
17.
21.
You said
Plus-
21.
Mine's 17 plus the initiative, which I ain't back to yet. So.
This should be at the top of your screen.
Yeah, it should be at the top at like all times.
3. So 20. Dirty 20.
Well, now I'm going to pick up because I can't do anything. I mean, I can, but I can't.
Rolled a 20 and a 1 directly after each other.
How far away did he send that corpse?
So it doesn't like fly forwards, but it doesn't just fall. It's like another 5 feet.
Okay, is it close enough that I can teleport to it?
Okay, so now I only have one of those, right?
Is it not?
Hang on.
What?
I only have one of them, right?
You only have one of what?
Magic missile.
I think you can only use one a day. Yes.
Okay.
With whatever initiate you took, I'm pretty sure.
So before either of you get a chance to move,
So are they within 5 feet each other?
what?
Are the 2 pointing spears at me within 5 foot of each other?
There's one in front of you and one to the left of you.
Pointing spears at me?
Yes. But
Are they
the
within-
cage is 8 by 8, and they're kind of in the middle of it, so no. Before either of you get a chance to move, another one rushes up and is about to where the corpse fell. He comes around the hut, and he's around the corner.
Yeah.
It's a round hut,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. I
you
know.
understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. The round hut has a corner.
Yeah. It's a round hut with a square roof. No, I'm kidding. And after that, it is Thane's turn.
To teleport to the dead body. I'm gonna use my blessing of the Raven Queen to teleport to the dead body and pick up the spear.
Okay. Actually, before you use the teleport thing, give me a perception check.
Just so I know, each one of them was within 5 feet of me, though, right?
No.
If I'm at the corner of the cage, they're both within 5 feet of me.
If you go to the corner of it, you got a nat 20.
Yeah. It's
Okay,
25.
as he falls, I'll say that you see this anyway. Or you see this as it happens. As he falls, the spear kind of just disappears. So do it that way, you will.
Well, now you fucked me because I can't do anything. Literally, I can't. I'm gonna teleport to the guy standing there if I can,
Okay.
and I'm gonna use my dash action to get away. I can't do anything.
You want to teleport specifically to where you are.
I'm teleporting to the one that walked up because he should still be in range.
You're saying use your dash action. Do you want to teleport to where? Do you have to teleport to a creature?
Yes.
What?
Yes, it has to be to a creature within range. Yeah. Because it's for attacking.
Oh.
You can teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied. Oh no, so it's just unoccupied space.
Oh, so do you want to do this where you won't get an opportunity attack?
Yep.
Okay.
I thought it was the person.
Where specifically are you dashing to? If you want to try to go in the hut, you can get in the hut with your dash.
That's what I'm gonna try and do then.
Okay.
Or I could do my command and he can take another teleport.
I only get 2 of those. And I had to use 1.
Or you could do a... Nope. It's not your turn yet.
I know, but like,
Oh, I understand. Okay, yeah. On your turn.
I can take my turn and then I can command him. Remember?
Yes. What's the... I forget what the exact wording I did was. So if it has to... If he has to be seen, he won't be seen if he's in the hut.
Okay. Go ahead with your turn. Whatever. We'll figure it out when it gets to mine.
You can look as we're doing this. You're going in the hut?
Yeah.
As you get in the hut, there are 8 beds around the circle with a fire in the middle, and there seems to be a chest on either side of you and at the foot of each bed.
Okay. I can't do anything else my turn. So I used all my movement and everything.
Dad, that is your turn.
I'm still not finding the... Okay.
Tried you to comment I didn't want to be here.
Are the spears pointed inside the deal? Are they? No.
Yes.
Okay. So, if I get in the corner, they're both within 5 feet of me, right? That's what you said.
Yes.
Okay. So, I want to lunge forward into that corner, and I'm going to use Sword Burst.
Okay.
Now you want to know what that is?
That's an attack roll, right?
You create a momentary circle of spherical blades that sweep around you. All other creatures within 5 feet of you must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d6 force damage. Spells damage increases by 1d6 when you reach level 5.
Your spell save DC is 8. It should tell you in the top corner, in the top of your spells section. That one fails. Does it say that if they fail or if they succeed, they have...
It says, create a momentary circle of spherical blades that sweep around you. All other creatures within 5 feet of you must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 1d force damage.
Yeah, so if they succeed, they don't take any damage.
Okay. One succeeded. The one on the front side of the cage succeeded. Roll your damage. On the other one, he failed.
3.
3.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you have a bonus action? What you want to do?
If I can find it, I might want to use that command action.
You can see within 60 feet. He is within the hut. You cannot see him.
Oh.
Alright. At that point,
Do I have a bonus action? Or another action? Can I like try to grab one of the spheres?
you could action surge. if you would like, but that's the only one you're going to get. No. Yes.
So the one that I hit,
He staggers. Well, okay.
I want to grab his sword as
Sword?
or spear. I want to grab the spear.
Okay. Roll in athletics.
And athletics.
Yeah.
D20.
Yeah.
12.
You grab the spear. Now roll an attack roll. Plus strength and proficiency. Or on whoever you want.
14.
On which one?
So I did get the spear.
Yes.
The one that I hit, I want to hit him. I want to stab him with the attack him with the spear.
The one that you hit already. Okay.
Yeah, he's already got 3 down.
14, that hits. Roll. Oh no. Roll a d6.
4.
Oh man. I hate doing this to you. You stab into him,
Uh-huh.
and it seemingly stabs him, but he seems unfazed.
Okay.
Upon that, the other one takes his, and the other one standing there at your cage takes his spear and stabs at you at the corner. Does a 14 hit?
No.
All right then. And then the one that you just hit, he looks down kind of where you're, where you stabbed him, but it seemingly did nothing, and he grabs it, and I want you to make an athletics check to try to hold on to the spear.
17.
It would help if I would roll better than a 2 or a 4.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he tries to wrestle the spear from you, but he cannot get it from you. As you get inside, you hear a footstep behind you. And there is now one behind you as well. Dad, you can't see this one yet. However, the one on the far right, that was on the other end of his, also runs over, and you hear another footstep behind you, and you see that one run over. And then you see the one in front, the one that was in front of his door, run over. So now you have 3 behind you, and you hear this. And then you hear another one start to try to run past. So it's not like stopping it. You see it keep going. And then Dad, the one that came around the corner first, comes up and tries to hit you with his spear. How does a 17 sound? No? Okay, Thane, it's your turn. I'm going to say that you have, like this, a connection with your weapon. You can tell it's in the chest to your left.
Are they close enough that if I walk towards it, there's an opportunity attack though?
Dad, you don't have your armor. No, you can keep your armor. Never mind.
Close enough that if I walk towards it, are they gonna get an opportunity attack?
No, like, it as you walked in the door, it was right there.
Okay, then I'm gonna open up the
In
chest.
one swift and...
Yeah,
Okay.
because if I can see it, And it's closer. I should be able to.
Okay. Roll an attack roll with your weapon. In this chest, you also see Dad's equipment as well.
I'll be grabbing that after to take it to him.
I see a big number. You don't even have to add anything.
23 hit.
Yeah. Roll your damage. So, I'm assuming this is the first one that walked up.
Yeah.
Zach, is that all?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right. This is about 15 feet across.
Yeah.
Dad, it's your turn.
So,
You now have 3 around you.
so now, I know that this is not hurting. Their weapon does not hurt them.
Correct.
As I kind of realize this now.
There are 3
So,
around you.
but he tried to grab his deal. So he is close enough to me. He's right there. Right? It's close enough for me to reach him. Okay. I will do... How close are the other 2?
They're within attacking distance as well.
They're within 5 feet
Yes.
of each other?
Of each other?
Mhm.
Yeah.
All 3 of them?
They're like 5, 5, 5.
Okay.
Not 5, but 5.
But 2 of them is within 5 feet. There's another guy within 5 feet of my guy that just tried to take my spear. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to do green flame blade.
Does
To
that not
him.
require you to have a weapon?
No.
He has the spear.
Good point.
And
Okay.
it doesn't say that it has to. It just says it has to have a blade.
You brandish the weapon used in the spell's casting and make melee attack with it against one creature within 5 feet of you. On a hit, the target suffers the weapon's normal effects, and you can cause green fire to leap from the target to the different creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of it. The second creature takes fire damage equal to your spell casting ability modifier.
The second creature.
Yeah.
Does the first creature take it?
Yes.
It takes it from the weapon.
Both.
The first creature takes the regular weapon damage,
Yeah.
and the second creature takes fire.
Yes.
Roll an attack. You said you're trying to hit the first one.
Yes. The one,
Okay.
16.
That hits. Roll.
Both creatures take fire damage.
Okay, roll 2d6.
Fire, and then 2 fire to second creature.
They both get fire. There's one
And you
gets.
can.
So
Oh.
it's another 4.
See, because up here it says cast at will and it
Takes
says fire damage,
equal to
and
your
then
spellcasting ability modifier.
yeah,
Oh.
both of them get fire. So
Okay. Yeah. What did you roll?
4.
Okay. I'm gonna say they both take 4 damage.
The one's already got 3 damage.
Okay. Anything else?
These are at will, so my bonus action can I do another. I can move and then do
Does it
another.
take a bonus action or an action?
It just says at will. I don't know.
No, it does not just say it will. At will, one action.
That was one action, but I've got a bonus action, don't I?
Okay. So the other one, the original one that was not in front of the cage, but in front of Thalius's cage, takes a stab at you. He seems pretty upset. How's a dirty 20 sound? Does that hit?
Yes.
All right. Take 6 damage. Oh, sorry, wait. I rolled the wrong thing. They're using 2 hands, not 1. Considerably more. 9 damage. And as you get stabbed by this, he stabs you right in the side. And as you look down, you feel a stinging, but there's no actual wound. You don't see blood or anything, but the tip of the spear is inside of your side and out of it. And you don't see a wound or anything, but there is a large stinging. And you seem to get a little bit of a headache as well. And then the one that you took the spear from, that you, again, stabbed at, he's going to attempt to take the spear again. Roll an athletics check. Exactly.
Oh, snap. 4.
He takes the spear from you, and he...
Didn't he just use his action to take the spear from me?
It is only an 11. Zach, the first one that you attacked, he goes to stab at your shoulder with a spear. That is an 18.
That hits.
Okay. 2 damage. You manage to move out of the way where the spear just does a nick on your shoulder, but same thing as Dad. You look over and you expect to see blood, but see 0 blood. No blood. But it does sting a little bit, and you start to get a little bit of a pressure in your forehead. And then the next one advances. That is a nat 1. He misses. You deftly move out of the way. And then the next one also advances. That is an 11.
You mean they don't get any damage when they roll the nat 1? You always find a way for us to take some damage.
No, I do not.
Yeah, you do.
Not every time, but
Not
depends
every-
on the situations of what's going on.
And then the one that you heard kind of stop. You see another one come around the hut towards you. And it is now at your cage. It cannot take an attack, but it is there.
Okay.
And then the one that ran around the corner first, that is right at the corner of the cage.
Mm-hmm.
Hits your armor very hard, but it does not go through. No. Sorry. He goes to stab and drops one end of it and stabs it directly into the ground right in front of your feet. It is Thane's turn.
You know what I don't have on me?
What?
That could be very useful right at this moment?
What?
That hemlock cracker.
Oh wait, I have it now. I grabbed everything that was in the chest. I see. 8 plus my.
I'm sorry. I'm
proficiency.
sorry. Let's
I'm just kidding. I'm not.
Efficiency is a 2.
I would not use that.
It's plus my artificer level? Is that what it is?
No, it's your ability modifier for artificer, which should be intelligence. So 8 plus 2 plus whatever your intelligence modifier is. It looks like a plus 2 to me.
It's 12. It would be a 12.
12.
That'd be mine.
Okay. So what are we?
I'm going to put green flame blade
Okay.
on my scythe, and I'm going to attack again. 11.
11.
Yeah.
That misses. Your scythe bursts with green fiery energy, and you slash, and it leaves an arc of fire in the air, and nothing happens. They kind of
I mean, it's.
they kind of do the dodge backwards, where you do like limbo almost. Vetrarch, your turn.
Okay. So he stabbed the ground in front of me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to smash his spear, like I want to try to stomp it and break it as I move forward.
Okay.
To where all of them that's on my cage are within
5 feet of you.
5 feet of me.
Okay. That can work.
Okay. Then I am going to do my sword burst again.
Okay. I need to roll for. That's a fail. That's a success.
Did I break his spear, by the way?
Roll an athletics.
14.
That's a success. And that is a fail. So roll me
That was a 14.
14. Yes, you break his spear.
Okay. Now what
You
am
did
I?
not hit that guy with it, but you did break his spear.
Okay.
Roll me 2 of your damage dice.
A 1
Plus
and a 6, huh?
one's a 1, one's a 6.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the? It doesn't add anything. Never mind. Okay. Okay, so the one that had stepped over from the center is going to attack at you. That's only a 10. The one that is on your left, he's not looking great, but he's going to attack at you. That's a 16. And then Zach, the one that advanced on you first, is going to attack at you. That is a dirty 20.
That hits.
He's aiming for your stomach this time. That is 9 damage. And again, you expect to have blood gushing out of your stomach, but you look down and there's nothing. But you feel the sting and the penetration, and there's a sharp pain in your temple. Same thing for the guy on your right. That's a 21.
That hits. You don't have to.
3 damage. Same thing, it kind of slices your side just a little bit, but again, there's no physical damage that you can see for some reason. And then the last one that kind of pokes his spear in between them, I'm going to say he only does this with one hand instead of 2. Doesn't matter. That's a 2 plus 3, that's a 5. And Dad, this last guy that ran up that wasn't able to attack you last time, you see him at the door of the cage just walk through the bars to behind you and take a stab at you.
He's in with me.
Yes. That is a 10. And then the guy with no spear. Okay, yeah. He'll take the broken spear and try to hit you over the head with it. That's a 9. It is now Thane's turn.
Well, what else can I do but what I've already done?
Green flame blade's still up, isn't it?
It says duration's instantaneous. So, but I can cast it every turn. It's a cantrip. So,
Okay.
I'm going to cast it again. 14.
14 hits.
Okay. 8.
8.
Yeah.
Is that for your?
That's for the sickle.
Okay. So 8.
Yeah.
On the first one,
Mm-hmm.
he falls to the ground.
Okay.
Slumps over, and his spear disappears as well.
Okay.
Okay.
And the second one, the one that also
Would
hit
just
me.
be fire damage.
Yeah. No, it takes 12 damage.
12.
That's my spellcasting modifier.
Your modifier is plus 12.
Spellcasting ability modifier. That's what we were just working on.
Oh no, that's your spell save DC. Your spellcasting ability modifier would just be plus 2.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's what I was. Yeah. He takes 2 damage now.
Okay. I was like,
I was confused by it too, but I was trying to figure out.
he looks like the pinky toe got burned just a little bit. And the pinky toe is blistered, and his eye is closed up just a little bit on that toe. That's a weird sentence to say out loud. That's Ark.
Okay. So the guy's in the cage with me.
Yes.
Okay. The guy that's damaged, is he within 5 feet of me?
Yes, they are all within 5 feet of you.
Okay. So, but I got a guy in the cage with me. So I'm going to reach down and grab the end of the spear that is stuck in the ground.
Okay.
Use my green flame blade
Okay.
and attack the guy that's in the cage with me. The extra fire damage is going to go to the guy that's looking rough.
Okay. I forget that Green Flame Blade doesn't roll for damage anymore. I had Dad roll for damage earlier.
Mm-hmm.
It takes fire damage. It's just fire damage, whatever.
Equal to your spellcasting ability modifier, which for you is 0.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because it goes off of.
You didn't tell me that when I took
I
it.
forgot. I didn't put 2 and 2 together. So if you want to do something else, you can. I didn't.
Oh,
I
okay.
didn't realize until Zach
Well-
did it.
Yeah.
Then I will do the sword, the sword burst.
Sword burst again? Okay.
And yeah.
That's a save. I don't know why you went magic initiate wizard. That's a save.
Well, it's kind of helping at the moment, ain't it?
Kinda.
If I could get back to him and give him his weapon in a better situation.
That's a save. Of course, it's a 50-50 shot, honestly. And that's a save. Your spell save DC is 10.
Everybody saved?
Yes.
All 5 of them.
All 4 of them. There's only 4.
Whatever. I don't understand why magic missile can't be at will.
It's a first level spell.
You should have went Warlock where you could get Eldritch Blast.
Huh?
Yeah.
You should have went Warlock so you get Eldritch Blast. That goes off your charisma, and it's a cantrip.
Yeah. We can mess with it later. It's okay.
Of course, you would get some of the cool spells that you get with Wizard, but
It's magic initiate, you only get like a first level spell
Yeah, I know.
and 2 cantrips.
Because there's only one.
Hmm?
With Artifice, there's only one.
Then it may just be 1 cantrip. No, Dad's got 2 over there.
Yeah.
It may be that it's wizard that it gives you 2.
Yeah.
Did you take magic initiate?
I took Artificer Initiate,
Yeah.
so.
That's why you guys don't have the spell save DC up there. Because it's a feat.
Yep. Not actually part of our. Maybe. I don't know. I'll have to look at one of my other characters.
Okay. Sorry, Dad. At least you have a high AC.
Okay. This is what it looks like with character spells. So.
The one that originally was in the center is going to stab at you again. That's an 11. The next one, stab at you again.
They don't have melee attacks. They just gotta go with the. They just gotta go with the spears, huh?
How would they not? I mean, they.
Well, they're within 5 feet. Like, I don't know.
I think they can just keep poking you. I mean,
Dad, a spear fits through bars of a thing way better than a hand.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the guy that's inside the.
he didn't.
He hasn't gone yet. If you'll notice, I don't even have to ask Dad if it hits. Can you guess why?
How much health do you have?
31.
Okay.
13 damage. The one on your side that took the spear back last time, he takes the spear and jams it in between a couple of your ribs. You feel it move the ribs apart. But again, there's no blood. And then the one that was on your right thing decides to attack at you. That is a 9.
Doesn't it?
And then the one that is now moving up closer. That is also a 9. The one that is in the cage with you. Make an athletics check.
Five.
He is now holding you. You are grappled.
Okay.
And then the one that had the spear. What did I say he did last time?
He swung at me with the.
Then broken into the spear.
Good call. He's going to hit at you with that again. 21. 2 damage. And it is Thane's turn. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yep. I don't have anything else I can do at this point.
Yeah. We are only level 4, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll double damage dice, which is 2d4, right?
Yeah. Do I add my plus to them both, or just the overall
no,
damage?
so the way it works is you roll the dice twice and then add modifiers once. Which one are you attacking? The one that just moved up or the other one?
The one that was already attacking.
Okay.
So, it's 10.
10. He also falls to the ground. And he kind of gets scorched a little bit from the fire, and the other one takes 2 as well. That's right.
So you finished with these, I'm going to help them. But
It is your turn.
he has to athletics check on his turn to try and break free.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he could attack the guy he's grappled by.
He can, but
You trying to break free?
Which way am I facing this guy? Like, am I facing him? Because I
He's
just.
facing...
you get your back to it.
Yeah, you've got your back to him. He came up and he... Like this. What did you get?
A 10.
He should technically have. It depends on how strong these guys are, because it's a strength chest. He should technically have an advantage on strength tests, being a bugbear. I think.
Where does it say that?
I think they do. I don't know.
Actually, surprisingly, bugbears are stealthy.
Are they?
Yes. That's why I have a rogue bugbear. No, he just has advantage to avoid or in the charmed condition. You are still grappled.
You can use a basic attack and.
Dad, go ahead and roll a perception check for me. What?
He can still do a basic attack, try and headbutt him.
Oh yeah, you can use a unarmed attack.
So I can ram my head backward?
Yeah,
Addy?
sure.
An 11.
An 11. He sees you do this, and he moves his head. Well, his foot head thing.
He took a little bit too long to come back and just.
Yeah. What was your perception?
Didn't roll yet.
Roll it.
Roll a perception.
14.
14. For some reason, the bars don't look as solid as they were a few minutes ago. And on that, one of the ones outside the cage is going to stab at you.
You see them getting like kind of fuzzy.
That's an 8. The other one that is over there, that is an 18.
That's my armor class, yes.
Meets it, beats it.
That's not always true. It's not always true. But for attacking, it is.
Yeah. 9.
9 damage?
Yes.
You suck. I hope you get my weapons to me soon.
I gotta finish off this last one.
Also, while you're looking, the hut also seems to be a little bit not as solid. Zach, the one in there with you, also tries to attack. That's a 3 or a 5. And then the one that's holding you, Dad, decides to.
Can I not use the cantrips while I'm bound?
Can you not use cantrips? What?
Cantrips can be used anytime.
Even though I'm bound?
Yes.
Yes.
And technically, being as close as he is, you would get disadvantage if you used, what is it, sword burst?
Disadvantage at close range is only for like ranged attacks.
It says within 5 feet of you. He is right next to him.
That's still.
Well, I guess it is a spell save they have to make, so.
Yeah. He's going to try to headbutt you. Or kick you with his face.
Foothead.
thing.
Foothead.
That sounds like a smart move. I would go with like DM or.
It doesn't matter. It's a 3. And then the one without the spear is going to turn around, and he walks through the wall of the hut. You now hear footsteps behind you on the other side of the fire pit.
But he's not close enough to get an attack opportunity, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
Does he have the stuff out of the chest?
Yeah, I've just been fighting.
No, he's got the chest open, and he got his his weapon.
Which wouldn't do no good. I would die if he used it right now.
What are you at?
I would die right now if I used it.
Half of your max HP?
Yeah.
No. What's it? Oh, okay. Why didn't he use my spear, my double-bladed scimitar?
Because my
You get 2 actions with it.
My scythe is my weapon. Like, why would I not go for my weapon?
Because you
He
get
may not be proficient in a double-bladed scimitar.
Oh my gosh. I still would. Yeah, I've been like.
I choked on saliva.
Let's just say, if we don't do something soon, I'm gonna die.
Think I won't?
Okay. Thane, it's your turn.
Here we go again.
Like.
Yeah, I guess he would still be close enough technically to get hit by it. If it
Well, there's only one left, like, next to you.
6.
Is that with the fire damage from...
No.
So, 80?
80, yeah.
He does not look good.
Okay. Well, then as my bonus action, because I forgot about this until just now,
Oh, no.
I'm going to use my cunning action to disengage and walk away from him. Do I have to disengage before I can dash?
Well, you've already used your action to attack.
Well, do I have to technically disengage to do the dash out? To do the...
Disengage does not give you opportunity attack. If you just dashed, I will allow you to grab one item from Dad's and get halfway back to him. Or far enough back that you would be able to... You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's what I'm going to do then. I'll grab his scimitar and try to give that to him.
So you're using the dash and not the disengage.
Yeah, it's my cunning action. He doesn't get an opportunity attack anyway.
No. Disengage is the only way that you have right now to not get opportunity attack.
Yeah, you're right.
So are you using the disengage to not get opportunity attack, or the dash to get
I'm using
one of
disengage.
Dad's
I'm
items?
not taking the chance to...
So you're gonna grab. Okay, if you use the disengage, you can grab it and get far enough out the door that he would be able to get to you again, but you would have to dash to
fine.
get to Dad.
That's fine.
Okay, Dad, show him a list of your inventory so he can choose what item to grab.
Oh, I'm grabbing the scimitar.
Oh, you're grabbing his scimitar. Okay, fair.
Yeah, but see, can he? If he dashes halfway, can he not throw it from? Oh, he has to have an action to throw it. Right.
You throw it. Okay.
I don't have enough strength.
Dad is getting stabbed at.
I'm dead.
That's an 11. Dad is getting stabbed at one more time. That is a 16.
Nope.
Zach is getting chased after. Oh. There wouldn't be an opportunity attack, but he can get to you and still have an action to attack.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to attack. You now see him with a footman right behind him, ready to attack, but he has your scimitar. Zach, I'm sorry. 19.
That hits.
4 damage. You feel a stab in your back, but you don't feel blood trickle. And at this point, both of your heads are piercing in pain. Dad, the guy holding you, is going to continue to grapple you, but try to knee you in the gut and turn you around. So he's going to attack.
So, what do I got to do?
18.
Would it not be a contest of strength for that one?
It's just I'm using it as an attack.
Yeah,
And
but
also, he's staying in spot and just.
But if he's trying to pull him so he can do it, he
Actually,
would be
you know
struggling
what?
against it.
I'll give you this. At this exact point, he knees you, but it will cause you to be free of his grasp. But he does get this attack for 1 damage.
I was just if he's trying to pull him so he can knee it, he would be fighting against it. And I'm thinking of it logically and not.
Yeah. I'm just using an unarmed attack, and now I'm letting him use this as, yes, that I'm taking what you're saying. Yes, it makes sense. That's why he's no longer grappled.
Yeah.
But he has taken 1 damage. And the guy without a spear, nobody can see him until he walks back through the door. Or through the wall of the... You know what I mean.
Yeah. Is it my turn? Or still?
It is Thane's turn.
So they're all in range now, right?
Wait
I
a
can
second.
see-
You completely skipped me, boy.
Yeah, you did.
That it's your turn. I'll say that you have been released.
I've been released.
Yes.
After the
Just so I know, like, if I use a command action,
At this point, you can see him. Yes.
But if you make me use any of my abilities, I will not be able to use them again.
Well, he can't tell you what to use. He says you take an action.
I'm sure.
You get to choose what action.
I need.
You can ask him to use a certain thing, but that doesn't mean he has to.
Okay, what I'm saying, if he teleports, he has my scimitar, right? He can attack
Okay.
one.
Your teleport's 30 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your movement speed 30 feet, right?
Yes, it doesn't say anymore. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
But if I use,
You can use
what
the
I'm
dash
trying
action
to
get 30
find
feet.
out is when I command him to do that, when he gets up close enough, does he not get an attack?
No.
No, he just does the action.
Yes. He could attack the one that just hit him in the back as he turns around. Like,
That one's looking bad, right?
yes, he looks
So,
rough.
if I command him, he could attack him.
And that would be it.
Since he had no, because you got the double-bladed scimitar, you get 2.
I'm not using it. I'm using my scythe. I grabbed your scimitar to bring it to you.
Oh man! But if I do that, he could use his dash action, or could he just throw the scimitar?
I have a better idea.
Whatever. I'm going to use. I need.
I'm getting you your scimitar either way on my turn.
Okay, on your turn. But
All
That's
they've
still
all
wrong.
taken their turns, so it's.
So it's me and then you. But I'm almost dead.
You still haven't taken an action this turn either.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this.
Well, you've got 4 of them around you, and you still have sword burst.
Let me ask this. If, hypothetically, I teleport to the one that's behind him and attack it, do I get sneak attack damage on it?
Yes.
Okay. Then that tells me everything I need to know about what I will do on my turn.
Okay. Yep. Makes
So
sense.
I'll do the sword burst. They're all within range, except for the one that's behind him. And no, there's only 3 now, because one of them's in the hut. The guy with no spear, huh?
I said he stepped back out.
But he is out
He's
of
not-
my.
He's out of your range. Yeah. Yeah.
There's only 3 in the 5-foot range.
Yeah. Okay. First one. Fails. Roll that damage.
It's a 1d6 or a 1d4.
Whatever your sword burst damage
Jesus
is.
Christ. 1d6. 6.
The first one falls over. The next one, he still looks very, very healthy, untouched. That's a save. And the last one is a fail.
5.
He also, the one that's inside the cage with him, that just hit him, also falls to the ground. Now, it is like both of you can visibly see that the hut is like see-through. The cages are like barely there. You don't know exactly what's going on, but they're no longer opaque. They're almost transparent.
Okay.
And fuzzy.
So basically, they were in our head.
Thing.
I'm gonna turn and attack the one that's behind me.
Okay.
21.
You don't even have to roll damage.
Okay.
He's dead.
Okay. And then
You take a step and kind of twirl as you do it, and slice through him.
because there was no reason for me to use my other ability now, I'm going to use my bonus action, use my cunning action to dash towards him.
That works. You're there.
Yeah.
I'll set that. Vatrok. He can hand you your scimitar now.
So I have my scimitar now.
Yes.
Yes.
There's only one left, right?
2.
There's 2 left.
Yep.
They're both within 5 feet of me too, right?
Only one of them is.
Only one of them is.
Only one of them.
The other one's down by the hut.
Okay, so I'm going to attack the guy that's right there in front of me.
Okay. The one that's been untouched?
Yes.
Okay.
Um, 11.
You want to use your bonus action to attack again?
Yes.
Dad! What is it?
A nat 1.
What is their AC?
As it gets fuzzy, for some reason the bars right in front of him on the second attack go fully like opaque, and you clang off of the bars right as you get to them, and then they go fuzzy again. It is his turn.
I don't like this.
I should have just done the sword burst. It would have
It
been
would have
better
hit me
off.
too. I'm in range.
Oh yeah, you're within range. Yeah, never mind.
He's gonna swing at you.
That me or him?
It's a dirty 20.
It hits.
4 damage.
Jesus.
Well, yeah, this probably would have started off differently.
It really would have, wouldn't it?
What's that? What?
No. No spear guy turns as you run past, and he's going to come up to you with his stick. No, I lied. He's going to dash action and run for the woods.
Okay.
He's
He saw both of you get in there and him actually get his scimitar, and he's running for the woods. Thane, it is your turn.
How far away did he get?
60 feet. And he was already like 10-ish feet away from you, so 70 feet.
I don't want to let him get away, but I also don't want to leave him to. So I'm gonna attack this one.
The one closest?
Yeah.
Okay.
$17.
That hits.
$5.
Okay. Dad, it's your turn. It's Vatchark's turn.
I'm going to swing at him with my scimitar. 13.
So close.
What's their AC? Jesus Christ!
So close. Dad, that misses.
I'm going to use my bonus action to swing back at him. 16.
Dad, are you not telling me with your modifiers?
No.
That hits. Roll your damage.
Well, the other one was 13. What's my mod? Which modifier do I use?
Go
Literally next to your
weapon.
weapon. This fight would have been so different.
It says your weapon, and then it says in a little box, it says hit DC plus a number, and then
Actions, not inventory. Actions. Double-bladed scimitar. +5.
Okay. Well, you got to remind me of these things. I do not play this game all the time.
Oh, Dad. I love you, Dad.
So I get to take damage for both?
Just roll the damage for the first one.
Where's it at? Which
it's
one?
the bigger box next to it. It says like
2d4 plus 3. What?
so roll 2d4.
1, 2, 5.
And then is that what the plus
Did
3?
you roll 2 1s?
Yes.
Okay. He does not look good. He's bleeding from a gash across his chest.
But I got a second hit.
Yeah, okay, roll the... if I'm not mistaken, the second one does different damage.
Does it? I don't actually know.
Is a melee attack. This attack deals 1d4 slashing
1d4.
damage.
The second one.
Yeah, makes sense.
1.
With that, how are you killing this guy?
Well, I was really pissed off, so when I brought my second one down, I just brought it down straight over, sliced him in half.
Okay.
Oh, he got his big toe calls it.
After that, it is the other guy. He dashes off into the woods. And as that happens, the hut disappears. The cages that you guys were in are gone.
Mhm.
The stuff, when you open the chest, there's no chest there. All the stuff is just on the ground. Yeah, and Thane is still on the ground.
Asleep.
Thane Thalius is still on the ground, asleep.
So I'm gonna go pick up all my stuff,
Okay. You too?
Yeah.
Okay.
and then I'm taking a long rest.
It's morning.
It's what?
It's morning.
Okay.
You also don't know where you're.
Figure it out after.
So I say we'd take a long rest.
You could always go back to town.
We don't know where town's at yet.
Good point.
We don't know where town's at. We're on death's door. We need to rest and gather all our other stuff back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I'm at 10 HP, but close
I'm
enough.
not. I mean, I could take a potion. I got potions, but I'd rather not.
So you guys gonna try to take another rest right now?
Yep.
Okay.
I could at least take a short. I mean, I need at
A
least
short
a short.
rest would actually be good. If you guys want to try to figure out where town is, or at least the
A
road.
short. Or I'll take a short rest. So, let me see here. Short rest.
Is anybody checking on Thalius at all?
No. I'm gonna walk over and kick him, because he was useless for the entire.
As you kick him, he just kind of flips over, still asleep, very limp.
Okay.
Oh,
I want to look around and see if I can figure out where we're at.
Make a survival check.
You said a survival.
Yes, survival.
11.
11. You can't really find much. Dad's been rolling like doo-doo. How many more dice you got over there, Dad?
Can I do a perception check to see if I can just see any kind of pathways?
Yeah.
Unless you want to take off the same way the foot dude went.
21.
21. You start looking around, and you do see kind of like a worn path through the, not in the direction that he went, but almost directly across from you guys, from where you were at in the cages.
Yeah.
Is not necessarily a well-defined path, but it is a path. And from your kind of sense of kind of where the sun's at and stuff, it's like, yeah, that's kind of back towards where we were at.
So I pick up Thalius and throw him over my shoulder
Okay.
and carry him back down the pathway.
I'm gonna assume that we tried to sort his stuff back on him the best we could. So it's not like I mean exactly-
We're taking it too.
Okay.
Just so that way he has his stuff. We just taking the gold stuff.
And something went wrong. Try again in a few seconds.
Cut that out.
I will cut that. What did you say?
I said we were gonna take his gold as that. So we're not doing that.
Oh, dude, you gotta leave that in.
No.
Google derailed the campaign. Okay.
I'm gonna start walking towards the path though.
After a little bit, it doesn't take long. It only takes about an hour. You guys get back to a campsite. Seemingly the one you guys set up the night before. Yeah. So are you guys wanting to continue on to Yondelspire? Or are you wanting to go back to town? What exactly are you wanting to do right now?
Well, Thales is no use to us. Asleep.
Hmm?
Thales is no use to us asleep.
But we don't know when he's gonna wake up either. So, if we're gonna continue on, we still need to keep him with us.
We can take him to Yondelspire.
Okay.
I'm sure there's a bed there we can lay him in while we do our investigation.
Okay. You guys continue on to Yondelspire. Go ahead. Well, no. Next time we'll start by getting to Yondelspire.
So we're at the camp next time.
This might be a snooze fest for listeners. I'm sorry. The best part of this one is the first 30 minutes. So what were your thoughts about that creature, those monsters?
I hate them.
Dad, do you have a new answer on what monster is the worst that you fought now?
Huh?
Do you have a new answer on what monster is the worst that I've thrown at you now?
No.
No?
No.
Still the owlbear that you decided to go fight on your own?
Yeah, because the only reason these were a problem was because there was so freaking many of them.
There were only 8!
I didn't have my weapons.
Well,
Adapt.
you see, it could have gone a lot differently if you hadn't decided to magic missile the door.
Well, if my missiles had hit the door and not,
Look,
which there is no door because it was the psychic thing. So
your first instinct should not have been to use magic on a door. You should have looked for more answers. That was the whole reason I tried to pick it up, was to try and see if there was anything wrong with the cage.
You know how
Yeah,
you felt like you slipped but you didn't?
yeah, that's
Shift in
yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm.
yeah, it just went right through his hands and right.
So not like through his hand, but I wasn't saying like slipped off of it. I was saying a small slip.
It went opaque and then went and then back up.
It felt when I was picking it up, it felt like it was slipping.
At
but
what
it didn't.
point? I'm not asking Dad because he's done this one before. At what point did you realize fully these guys are psychic?
When they were feet for head.
That they were psychic?
Yes. No human, no mortal.
No regular old Joe.
And I'm not normal. Also, when he stabbed him with a spear.
No blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was fun. Listen to Dungeon Radio Hour because I have been having a lot of fun listening to that.
You can shout him out a lot on TikTok.
Yeah. And
You still got your one sponsorship? Shout out to Dubby.
yeah. Yeah.
We need
I
to do
haven't-
more with them.
It's their 3-year birthday right now.
We definitely need to do
Something
more with them.
about 35% off. But by the time this comes out, it won't be validated probably.
If anyone from the company hears this, we're sorry. It's been a while.
Yeah. This one was weird.
You're weird.
One, it's the first one without Alex.
That really threw us off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's the one that keeps us in line.
Sad. But yeah, no, it was fun. you guys will hear us again next time.
Sometime.